Follow your passion, that is what they always tell you. You have to follow your heart. Do what you want to do, because that is very important in life. That's what they tell you. Okay, clear, but how do you find that passion? Many people are struggling with this. Nobody really knows how to find your passion. And that is such a loss, because if you don't find your passion, then you do think that you apparently do not like very much, or at least do things that are okay, but still there is this feeling inside you that tells you this is not what I should be doing. I've had the same. I so desperately wanted to find my passion, and I found it an extremely frustrating journey. I spoke to people who claimed they found their passion, and I just felt they hadn't found their passion, although they said they did. I spoke to a lot of people that told me that they did not know what their passion was, yet I saw them flourishing when they were talking about certain topics. Now, how come this is so difficult? I think in life, in society today, there's so much pressure, so many things that we have to think about in our mind. We get so much input through television, through social media, on the internet, at work. Many things are happening in the world, and we somehow need to know all about this. And this is all input we send to our mind. And it is such a mess that we cannot really calm down and really try to find what makes our heart tick. Now, you can resolve that somehow by doing meditation, and if you master that, then you really can calm down. But it still doesn't bring you to your passion. Now, fortunately, there's actually two drivers in us, two things that make us move, make us do something. And one is that we're always trying to reduce our pain. We are risk avoiders in that sense. That's very important for us, the most important driver. Every action we do, every decision we make is based on reducing pain. And the other big driver, a little bit less than the first one, but we always strive for pleasure. We want more pleasure. And these two things is what makes us make decisions, makes us move. Now, as I said, in today's society we have so much clutter in our mind. We can't really decipher anymore what makes us move, what we are afraid of, what we are excited about. I found a way for myself that really helped me. And instead of thinking about dreams, because that's what a lot of consultants, passion consultants will tell you, what is your biggest dream? Many people will answer something, I want to be on a deserted island somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, beautiful temperature, and lying in a hammock, and that's going to be my dream life. Well, I've traveled a bit around the world, and I've been in places like that, and it's really beautiful, and I really want to be there for only 2 days, because after that I get really bored, very frustrated, and I feel like I'm in a prison, in a cage, because nothing is happening, it's all tranquil, and that's not the type of person I am. I want more action. I like it to be there, but not for the rest of my life. And the rest of my life, these words, that really triggered something in me. So instead of thinking about dreams, what is my biggest dream? I didn't know what my biggest dream was, but I could tell people what my biggest nightmare was. What am I afraid of? What causes me the most pain? And if I project myself to the end of my life, and then I can look back, and what would be my biggest fear, my biggest pain? And my biggest pain is very plain, very simple. My fear is that I did not live a meaningful life. That I did not have any purpose in my life. And for me, that is such a big driver. And that causes me, that fear, in a sense, that fear causes me to do the many things that I'm doing at the moment. Because I want a meaningful life. I want purpose in my life. And that gives me the answer to this passion dilemma. I want meaning in my life. That is what I want. So I derived it based on fear, but I turned it around and yes, I want meaning in my life. And I want meaning. For me, meaning means that I can express myself, that I can share my opinions, my views on this world, on many topics that I find interesting. Economics, business, philosophy, you name it. There are many things that I like and I want to share that with the world. And I want to help people in the world, I want to help leaders to take my view and take that into their advantage and help them make new decisions in their lives and their businesses for the advancement of the world. And that is really my passion, derived from my biggest nightmare in life. So everything that I do comes down to basically sense giving, sense making. It's about purpose in life, but a deep purpose in life. Why we are here on this planet. Where do we actually come from? And once we have deciphered that, once we have figured it out, and once I have figured it out, at least for myself, then I can advance the world to a better place. So instead of trying to find your passion, flip it around. Find your biggest nightmare. At the end of your life, what would be your biggest fear?